This 82-0 game has been all over my Twitter timeline, so today we're playing it. And if you haven't already, go ahead and follow the Twitter. Quick little shameless plug. I think I'm gonna go with Classic here just because I've never played this before. And for our first spin, we are gonna get Philadelphia 80s. Moses Malone is a good choice. Julius Erving, Charles Barkley. I feel like Moses Malone is the obvious choice though. I'm gonna place him at center. Imagine we go 82-0 the first time around. We're gonna get 2000s Hawks. Joe Johnson is probably the best bet here, but I don't think that's gonna go 82-0. I'm gonna put him at the 2. And our goal here is to get a good enough roster to put into 2K. Bro, I just got James Harden. That is really good. All we need is a good enough roster to put into 2K and 3P. We're gonna get 2000s Raptors. I am gonna go Vince. Ooh, yeah. I was thinking about Chris Bosh, but I feel like Vince Carter is the better choice. And for our last pick, let's see if we can get someone good. 90s Knicks. Ewing can play the 4. And I feel like that's the obvious choice. I feel like we're gonna have like, what, 64 wins? We're gonna get 69. That's honestly a pretty good start. So with our first run, I think we have a good enough team to try to 3P. We have James Harden at the 1, Joe Johnson at the 2, Vince at the 3, Ewing at the 4, and Moses Malone at the 5. James Harden's gonna win the MVP because we ran a 5-man lineup. He averaged 47 minutes a game. And the Wizards are gonna win 71 games, but the Knicks are kind of close to them. On the first team with Harden, we have Patrick Ewing, who averaged 25 and 14. Moses Malone and Vince Carter are on the second team. Vince averaged 27, 7, and 5. And then Moses Malone was able to average 24 and 16. And then as the odd man out, we have Joe Johnson, who still averaged 21 points a game. Round 1, we have to go up against the Heat. Hopefully Bam doesn't drop 83 on us. Game 1, oh my, that is an insane blowout. Everyone dropped 28 or more. We might sweep through the whole playoffs. Game 2, we're gonna win, not by that much. Game 3, we only win by 5 and we're gonna sweep. But on to round 2, we have to face Harden and Donovan Mitchell. So yeah, it's Harden against Harden. But they have Cavs Harden, we have Houston Harden, so our Harden is definitely better. But the Cavs are gonna take game 2. Donovan Mitchell went crazy. He led the game in scoring. Okay, we gotta tee up. Game 3 is gonna go to us by 35 points. Game 4, we win by just 1. We can't make it out in 5. They blow us out, but we make it out in 6. So now we have the 67-win Knicks against the 71-win Wizards. I'm a little concerned. 2K had an update, so Jalen Brunson's up to a 96 now, but we're still able to win the first 2 games. Knicks take game 3, we take game 4, and we make it out in 5. And to win our first championship, we just have to take down the Timberwolves. I say that like it's easy, but we did just beat a 67-win Knicks team. We're going to go up 2-0 and 3-0 on the Wolves. And after losing game 4, the Wizards are going to beat the Timberwolves in game 5 to win championship number 1 out of 3. And the finals MVP is not going to MVP Harden, it goes to Moses Malone. In year 2, since Vince Carter's 23, he's our best player now. Meanwhile, James Harden's still gonna win the MVP, averaging 31 and 12. We don't have anyone on the first team with him, but Ewing's on the second team with pretty much the same averages. And we have Moses Malone on the second team, and then Vince Carter on the third team, averaging 28 points a game. And once again, Joe Johnson is kind of just here. When it comes to the standings, we are the best team in the East, only by 4 games though, and we're somehow not even the best team in the league. In round 1, we have to face the Pacers. I don't know how they were a play-in team, and that's kind of disrespectful from 2K. We're gonna gentleman sweep them. Round 2, we have to play the Pistons, who have Derek White now. That would actually be a really good addition to their team. Game 1, we win by 7. Game 2, we blow them out. Game 3, they win by just 1 point, and they're gonna tie the series up. And of course, in game 5, we have a close one. I don't know what that inbound was. We have like 595 overalls on the court right now. James Harden's gonna take a questionable shot, but Ewing is gonna save him. So with less than a minute to go, the Wizards are up 3. The Pistons are gonna find Cade in the post. I don't know what they're doing. Whoever their coach is definitely needs to be fired. Harden with the spin and the layup. He's gonna put the Wizards up 5. On the other end, we have Cade attacking Joe Johnson. Joe Johnson is actually playing really good defense. Cade still trying to make his way into the paint, is struggling. He goes up with a bad shot, but he scores. And now with the 6-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock, Harden's not gonna chew the clock out. He finds Joe Johnson, who's gonna miss the 3. The Pistons have a timeout, but they're not gonna use it. Instead, they find Cade wide open, and he can't tie the game up. That is a big miss. All we have to do is knock down 1 free throw. Vince misses the first. 93% of people who watch me aren't subscribed, so make sure to subscribe to help me hit my goal of 35,000 subscribers. Please just make the second. They do have a timeout, and Vince is just barely gonna make the second. The Pistons still have a chance though. If they can get a quick 3 off, they do. Cade scores. So now we need Harden to knock down both free throws. He's gonna sink the first to put us up 3. His second one's good. So now the Pistons only have 3 seconds. Cade's gonna have to make a full court shot to force overtime. I thought that was in, but the Wizards are gonna go up 3-2 in the series. But in game 6, we have another close one. The Wizards are up 3 with a minute and a half to go. Harden's gonna pull the 3 and he's gonna miss. So the Pistons can tie it up right here. Instead, they're gonna go to Cade in the post again. I don't know why those are the shots they're taking. I'm not complaining though. Harden on the break had a lane past Cade. He's not gonna get it. He's still gonna take the layup on him though. What is going on? This is supposed to be Houston Rockets Harden. I don't know why he's pulling shots like that. The Pistons are gonna go back to Cade. I don't know why he's trying to post up on Moses Malone right here. He's gonna get him jumping though, and he's gonna score. What just happened? We're gonna need Harden to cook here now with the spin. again. He's gonna drive right past Gillespie, and he puts the Wizards up 3. Once again, the Pistons go to Cade in the post. I don't know why they're running their offense like this. That's a terrible shot, and Cade's gonna miss. And Harden made his first free throw, missed his second, so the Pistons still have a chance here, down 4. Cade's gonna take the layup. He makes it a 2-point game. So now we just need Joe Johnson to knock down at least one. He's gonna make the first, and to potentially hit the dagger, he makes the second. So still down 4. Pistons only have 12 seconds now. Cade's gonna bring the ball up. He's not passing it. He finds Duran to Ron Holland, the size up, the contested mid-range, the miss, and the Wizards are moving on. We're either going to play the Knicks or the Hawks in the conference finals. It's going to be the Knicks. And they added Tobias Harris to their roster. Also, the Timberwolves lost to the Spurs, so I guess the Knicks are probably going to be the best team that we're going to play. We're able to take games 1 and 2. Game 3, we win by 3. We're not able to sweep them. They take game 4 by 7, but we make it out in 5. And we're going to be playing the Spurs. The Mavericks just blew a 3-1 lead. And this roster is actually insane. Wemby's up to a 99. They were a 4 seed though, so they're definitely beatable. We're going to blow them out in game 1. They take game 2 by 7. We take game 3 by just 1 point. We're able to go up 3-1, and we win in 5, so now we just need one more championship to 3-peat. Going into year 3, everyone is dropping. Vince Carter stays the same, but we have Moses Malone, Ewing, Harden, and Joe Johnson all going down 1, except Harden goes down 2. In year 3, nobody on our team wins MVP. That's kind of surprising with our guys playing 48 minutes a game. We are going to win 69 games though, and James Harden was able to finish second in MVP, averaging 35 and 11. Then we have Ewing also finishing on the first team. On the second team, we have Moses Malone and Vince Carter. And once again, we got Joe Johnson as the odd man out, but he still averaged 21. So to hopefully complete the 3-peat here in round 1, we have to play the Sixers. Oh, they have AJ Bonsa, Maxey, and VJ Edgecombe, and Boozer? What? How did that happen? AJ was pick number 2 in that draft, and Boozer was pick number 3. How did they get the second and third pick? What happened? That's actually insane. We need to beat them now because they're only going to get better. We're going to lose games 1 and 2. That is not good. We need to 3-peat here. We're able to tie the series up at least. Game 5, we are able to get an insanely big win thanks to Moses Malone almost having a 30-30 game. But it looks like we're going to game 7. I don't know how a play-in team is doing this to us. 3-peat on the line. James Harden dropped 39. Maxey dropped 35 on us. And even though we had 69 wins, we're struggling against a 500 team. This game is back and forth. I really don't like this. Third quarter, the 76ers are gonna go insane. They're gonna beat us, and now we have to start over again. That is actually the worst case scenario. So back to 82-0 we go. For our first team, we're gonna get the Suns in the 70s. This doesn't look like a great run. And honestly, thank goodness the stats are here. I probably would have taken Paul Westphal, but I'm gonna take Charlie Scott. The stats are a little better. I'm gonna put him at the 1. For team number 2, we get the 2020 Raptors. We just missed out on Kawhi. At this point, Lowry was a little bit older. Yeah, we're fried. This is not gonna be great. I mean, I could take Siakam or BI. I'm just gonna take Siakam, I guess, and put him at the 4. This run might be dead already. Portland 80s. I mean, Clyde Drexler, I guess 20 points a game. Kiki Vandeweghe. I think this run is dead. We're probably not gonna get a good enough team. Lakers 2020s. Ooh, Luka or LeBron. I want to take LeBron, but like, I don't know if this game is based off averages or what, but I mean, if we're looking strictly at averages, Luka is the way better player. I'm just going to put him at the 2. And then for our final spin, we are going to get Lakers 20s again. So wait, we can get LeBron again. I'm just going to put LeBron at the 5. 66 and 16. I think we could try this one out. And this team looks nowhere near as good as the last one we had, but let's see what they can do. And if anyone's wondering how the team did, they're a playing team. So 3-peat is probably off the table. Their first playing game, they're going to lose. Their second one, they're going to win. But I highly doubt they even make it out of the first round. Whoa, they actually made it close, but they're going to lose. So back to 82-0 we go. We're on run number 3. For our first pick, we get 2000s. Okay, we almost get Shaq. I'm going to go with T-Mac. I feel like that's a no-brainer. Pick number 2, we're going to get Brooklyn 2020s. Oh, wait, KD and Kyrie. I was just thinking about their current team. I'm going to go with Kevin Durant. I can put him at the 2. That is kind of crazy. Team number 3, Spurs 70s. George Gervin is probably the guy. Yeah, there's like nobody else. Can I move people? Yeah, I can move KD to the 4. So he could play the 2, the 3, and the 4. So that's good that I can move him. I'm going to put George Gervin at the 2. And this might actually be a good team. We just need to keep it good. 60s? Are we serious? I don't know any of these guys. I've heard of Guy Rogers and Jerry Sloan. I just take Bob Boozer. Oh, wait, I don't think I can because I can't move any of these guys to other positions. So we can't get Bob Boozer. I guess we got to go with Guy Rogers as our guard. This is not great. He averaged 17 and 11, so hopefully it just takes that into account. We get the 70 Spurs again. We can't get Larry Keenan. This run started off so good. Yeah, what are we gonna get? 67 and 15. I'm gonna see if these guys are even in 2K. 2K. So Guy Rogers and Billy Paultz aren't actually in 2K. Some people created them, so I put them on the team. I want to try this team out because we have 3 of the best scorers of all time. Our best player is going to be KD on the All-NBA first team, averaging 28, 10, and 5. Then we have George Gervin and T-Mac both on the second team. T-Mac averaged 30, George Gervin averaged 29 and 12. And honestly, these other guys didn't play bad at all. They both averaged double-doubles. 36% though is crazy. And 20% from 3, he was just chucking. And that's probably why we're not that good. We're the 4 seed. If we can make it to the conference finals, we might have a chance. Round 1, we're gonna gentleman sweep. But now we have to play the Knicks. This one might be over and we're gonna get swept. Round number 4, let's hope to not get a lot of guys from the 60s so they're actually in 2K. We're gonna get 2020 Jazz. I mean, at least Donovan Mitchell's here. I'm gonna take him. I just want a good run. Last time we got 3 good guys. Our last 2 were bad. We got the 70s. I want to take Julius Erving, but I don't know how this website works, like the algorithm for 82-0. Like Billy Cunningham has better stats. I'm gonna take Julius Erving though, just because we are putting them into 2K. I'm assuming he's better in 2K. Yeah, that's how we're gonna do it. We get the Pacers 70s. I did not know Adrian Dantley was on the Pacers. That is really good. I'm gonna move Dr. J to the 2 and take Adrian Dantley as my 3. So we got 3 good guys. This is actually looking promising. Portland 2000s. I want to take Brandon Roy. I hope he's good in 2K. Oh wait, no, I can't move Dr. J, and Adrian Dantley can only play small forward, so I can't get Brandon Roy. And I want to say Rasheed Wallace isn't in 2K, so honestly, I'm gonna take LaMarcus Aldridge at my 4. And with our last pick, let's hope we can get a good center here. Detroit 2010s. I could take Blake Griffin, and honestly, I feel like that's our best move. 61 and 21. So honestly, like the record is not as good as I thought it would be. But in terms of a 2K team, I think we try this one out. So we have this team into 2K. They're actually really good. The only thing is Donovan Mitchell's an 87 because we took the Jazz version of him. And I think Julius Erving's Nets version is like a 96 or 97. But we kind of lucked out. We have Adrian Dantley's Jazz version because he doesn't have a Pacers one in 2K. And then we have Blake Griffin's Clippers version because there's no Pistons one. This team isn't as good as I thought. They're going to win 59 games, so 82-0 is actually pretty accurate. We are worse than the Knicks. And we have 3 guys on the All-NBA second team. Julius Erving averaged 25 and 8. Blake Griffin 23, 11 and 8. And then Aldridge 24 and 12. We have Dantley on the third team averaging 29 and 9. And then Donovan Mitchell was our worst player. He averaged 21 and 7. But as the 2 seed, we actually have a chance. I'm just going to sim past the first round. We're able to sweep. And we're facing a 6 seed. I'm going to sim again. I know they just upset the 3 seed. We just barely won in 7. But now we have to face the Knicks. If we could win this, we low-key could win the finals. Game 1, we're going to steal. Game 2, they end up taking. Game 3 goes to the Knicks. Game 4, they're able to go up 3-1 and they beat us in 5. We just keep coming back to 82-0. Spin number 1. Let's hope it's good. We're going to get the Hawks 2010s. I don't want Joe Johnson again. Honestly, I might just restart. Wait. I just realized we get a team refresh and an era refresh. I'm going to do a team refresh so we get somebody in the 2010s. Oh, we just got LeBron. We just got LeBron. That is huge. I'm just going to put him at the 3 for now. That is actually crazy. I don't think we're able to use that again. Wait, oh, so we used the team one. We can use the era one, but we're able to get Pow. This is a really good start. And that actually might have been the lifesaver. So now, bro. We just got, oh, do we go Kobe or Shaq? Do we go Kobe or Shaq? This is a tough one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go Kobe on this one and put him at the 2. And also, we can move LeBron around if we need, so we're good with positions, bro. We just got Kevin Garnett. This is the run. This is actually the run. We have an era swap if we need it. We're gonna get Detroit 2000s. And I could use my era thing to try to look out and get like Isaiah Thomas. But if we get 2020s or 2010s, we're not getting anyone good. So for now, I'm moving LeBron to the 1. I'm taking Grant Hill. And this is the team. 72 and 10. We're putting them in 2K. And this is by far the best lineup we've had so far. We have Cavs LeBron, Lakers Kobe, Detroit Grant Hill, Timberwolves Garnett, and then Memphis Powell, who's actually a higher overall than Lakers Powell. 82-0 said this team would go 72 and 10, but we finished 77 and 5 with LeBron winning the MVP. Along with LeBron, we have KG on the first team averaging 25, 14 with 6 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. We have Powell on the second team averaging 19, 13, and 8. Grant Hill's there with him averaging 26, 8, and 10. Everyone went insane. And Kobe somehow doesn't make an All-NBA team averaging 28, 4, and 6. But we don't even need All-NBA teams. We just need championships at this point. We're going to play the Pacers in the first round. We're able to sweep. And I'm just going to keep simming. I feel like we should be able to win this championship. I will take it slow against the Knicks just in case. But we're able to breeze by them in 5 to play the Thunder. We should also be able to beat them. Game 1, we win by 10. Game 2, they're going to win. Game 3, they're going to win. This is not good. They're going to go up 3-1 on us. Game 5, we we win, but in game 6, we're gonna lose to the Thunder in the finals. I thought this was an easy three-peat. How did this team not win at all? That is actually insane. So we gotta do a new team. At least we have the team and the era swapper. We're gonna get Philly 80s. I'm taking Moses Malone. Next, we're gonna get Suns. Ooh, Kevin Durant. I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking about Devin Booker, but we can get KD. So we're off to a great start. Pick number 3, Cleveland 70s. I'm gonna go era swap because, yeah, I don't want the 70s. Let's hope we get LeBron, and we can't. Instead, I'm just going to take Donovan Mitchell. And luckily, we can't get the Cavs version of him, so that will be better. We're going to get 90s Raptors. Vince Carter's averages are low. I feel like that takes it into account. So I am going to go team swap, and we get the Pacers. And I know Reggie Miller's not in 2K, but I'm just going to use a custom roster and take him. And then for our last guy, we have no team swaps, no era swaps. We get Heat of the 90s. I'm taking Alonzo Mourning, and the record is not as good as I thought. So we got our team. Cavs Donovan Mitchell is better than the Jazz one. Reggie Miller's at 95. We ended up using Nets KD because Suns KD is not in the game, and Nets is the closest to that. And then we have Alonzo Mourning, and Moses Malone is back. Kevin Durant's going to win the MVP, averaging 34. And we're going to win 68 games. This better be the run. We have not won a championship other than that first run. We were so close to 3 in a row. This time around, we make the conference finals to play the Pistons. And at this point, I'm just going to sim around. We're going to make the finals. We have to play the Timberwolves again. We were able to beat them the first time around. We have a 1-1 series. They take game 3. We tie the series up. And game 5 is going to go in our favor after that good third quarter. All thanks to 41 from Moses Malone. Please, let's just win in 6. No stress. Thank you. There's 1 out of 3. Year number 2, we're going to win 68 games. So that is promising. Round 1, we have to go up against the Nets. They're going to take game 1. Okay, that series was way closer than it should have been. So round 2, I am going to take it game by game. The Magic are able to win game 2. We're going to go up 3-1 though and make it out in 5. And now we have to face the Pistons, who have no at their 2. We should still be able to beat them. Game 1, we blow them out. Game 2, they win by just 2 points. Game 3, we take it by 12. We're able to go up 3-1. We're back in the finals, and we have to play the Timberwolves again. So here goes nothing. Game 1, the Wolves win by 13. Game 2, they're going to win. This is not a good look. That is an insanely high-scoring game. We almost had 2 people put up 50. That is kind of crazy. Game 3, or game 4, I should say, they're going to go up 3-1. We're able to win game 5. Can we force a game 7? We can. This one is close. We have the lead. It's going back and forth, and with 2 minutes to go. Okay. Oh, yeah, 2-point game. We're hopping in. Okay, the fact that Trae Young is in the game is kind of crazy. I guess Donovan Mitchell fouled out. Trae Young's going to use the screen. He's going to drive right past DiVincenzo. He finds Moses Malone, and his layup's good. 1 minute to go. Anthony Edwards sizing up on Kevin Durant's going to pass out of the Euro step layup. He kicks it to DiVincenzo, and we have a 1-point game. 1 minute to go. Trae on the ISO, trying to cook DiVincenzo. He kicks it out to KD, who's left open, and his three's good. So Wizards up 4. Ant had an open lane. He stopped for some reason. He's getting clamped up by Kevin Durant. He's going to take the bad shot, and KD gets the stop. On the break, we have Trae. He has Reggie Miller. He's going to find him, and we have a 6-point game. I think Trae Young has assisted on every basket the Wizards have scored so far, and with under 30 seconds to go, the Timberwolves are running out of time. Ant's going to go up with the shot. No foul. He's going to make it. And with the Wizards knocking down both free throws, the Timberwolves are in trouble here. They're going to go to DiVincenzo, to Io, to Nas Reed, to Ant. The 3 is good. But with the Wizards knocking down both free throws again, the Timberwolves are in trouble. Down 5, 12 seconds to go. They're going to find Randall, to Io, back to Randall. The deep 3, it's open, and he knocks it down. They continue to stay alive, and with the Wizards missing their first free throw, they can tie it up here with a 3. Randall, 3 seconds to go. Finds Williams in the corner. He's going to miss, and the Wizards win back-to-back championships. One more championship, and we finally complete this challenge. But in player progression, our guys are starting to drop basically everyone except for Donovan Mitchell. We fell off a little bit. We're still going to win 64 games, though. But this team is definitely beatable. Round 1, we have to go up against the Cavs. We're able to sweep. Round 2, we have to play the Raptors. They don't look that good. I feel like we should be able to either sweep or gentleman sweep. We are able to take the first 2 and 3 games. We're not able to sweep, but we're going to gentleman sweep. And in the conference finals, we're playing the Pistons, who have Ricochet now. They were able to beat the Knicks, so that's pretty good for us, as we're able to take game 1, 2, not 3. We take 4, though, and we take 5 to make the finals, but we have to play Wemby. And this team is scary, with Dylan Harper up to a 93 now. Wemby's at 99. Stephon Castle's at 89. But here goes nothing. On paper, we are the better team. We're going to blow them out in game 1. Game 2, they blow us out. Game 3, we win by 10. Game 4, they tie it up. And in game 5, I think we have this one in the bag. We're up 8 with under a minute to go. We just need one more game to three-peat. And the Wizards are going to do it, as the starting 5 of Donovan Mitchell, Reggie Miller, Kevin Durant, Alonzo Mourning, and Moses Malone are going to three-peat. Subscribe if you enjoyed, and if you want to see me put Kevin Durant's career in reverse, click the video on the screen right now.